welcome back to another exciting episode of This is Talking Sci-Fi with your awesome host, Sci-Fi Sean, and this guy you're on this side, this guy right here.
No, I'm on the other side. Just Randy.
You're on that side. This guy right here. Who are you?
Just Randy.
Oh, you're just Randy?
I'm just Randy.
What's with the flowers in the background? Did you get those for your wife?
Wife's birthday. Who's over my shoulder?
When's her birthday?
Oh,
it's right there.
Yeah.
When was Ashley's birthday?
In April.
Oh, I'm sorry I missed it.
No, that's
Happy
all right.
birthday, Ashley.
Well, she's gone right now, but who's sitting over my shoulder?
Yeah, I know. Is that what you got her?
Yeah.
Why'd you say no at first?
Well, I got her that, and I got her the Fat Mayor and the Boogeyman.
Fat Mayor?
Yeah, you don't see what's behind my shoulder then, do you? That's Jack Skeleton.
I see that. Yeah, in the far background.
Yes.
I see that.
So that's what I got her: the Fat Mayor, Jack Skeleton, and the Boogeyman from Nightmare Before Christmas. Huh?
Hey, let's do an episode. We didn't really have a topic. There's a lot of things that have happened over the last 2 or 3 weeks. Like we have the trailer for Venom Carnage. I want to talk about that. I want to talk about something I found out about Stargate SG-1 just an hour before we went on to the podcast. I'd like to bring that up. And what else was there?
Luke's hand from Empire Strikes Back.
Luke's hand, that whole theory, I have not heard a single thing, so that's going to be all on you. And I want to bring this up real quick. We've had a couple people suggest us to do podcasts on certain things. And someone sent us an idea to do a podcast about some movie, and we're a science fiction superhero kind of podcast. We don't delve into religion.
Jihad.
But, no, that guy could be watching, and he's a fan. He was he wanted us to do a reaction to a trailer that came out about something that happened in the Middle East a long time ago that turned out to be a bad thing, and I don't know if the guy was joking or
trailer looked good
about superheroes or anything. So
the trailer looks good. I don't know if
it does not look good. It freaked me out.
If it's true, then that's some powerful stuff coming out of the Middle East. I need to research that, but.
Yes, I don't want to watch a movie about the creation of the Taliban. I'm sorry, I don't.
I agree, but if it's
because that ain't my thing. And again, like I am about a lot of other things, keep it to yourself. I don't need need another god. I have 80 of them already. So.
Well, I thought the trailer was amazing.
Q and Jesus and but. The thing that made me the most nervous about that, if we even had decided to do that, is I don't want to get into a religious discussion on our fun podcast, but it was about Muhammad, and that talking about that guy can get your throat cut, your family killed in the United States. So I don't want to go into that too much. Hey, that's cool, people. Do what you want. That's fine, but not on This Is Talking. Listen to the title, people. This is Talking Sci-Fi. Okay? This is not ladies and gentlemen of the congregation, or however they do that.
Oh man, you would be perfect at that.
I almost was a minister, believe it or not.
Demons be really?
And they found out I believed in evolution and dinosaurs and all that, and they got all weird on me and said, well, maybe this isn't your cup of tea because you got to let that go. I'm like, dinosaurs have bones and stuff, and they're real, and Godzilla and all that, you know.
That's right.
Oh, and another thing, Godzilla versus King Kong has really just exploded in the box office.
Yes.
You seen that?
Oh yeah.
You cannot find toys on the shelf anywhere. They're all sold out. So, hooray! That was great.
Yep.
I would never thought that Godzilla movies would be top of the box office in the United States.
I agree. That was fantastic.
All right, so let's talk about Venom. We saw the trailer. I've watched it 3 times. I'm not a lot of knowledgeable about Venom. I've seen the movie that came out a couple of years ago. I need to watch it in because evidently I forgot about it.
Yeah, me too. It must have not have been very. I mean, it was good. I remember the movie being good. I just
there was no guy shooting at a rock for 2 minutes. And
oh.
Watch another podcast to get that connection. But anyway, watching it, and we might even pull it out this afternoon and watch it, because up until the Avengers movies and the new Spider-Man movie, I like the Tobey Maguire movies. When he played Spider-Man, the 3 that he did, I enjoyed them. I thought they were great. I've never been a big Spider-Man fan. And then in one of the movies, Venom shows up. I think it was the 3rd one, and it was kind of like a side character.
Yeah, it's an alien takes over.
Yeah.
Something.
And he's a bad guy, I guess, right?
Yeah.
I guess he is.
Yeah. God, I can't even. It's been so long ago, Sean.
Well, anyway,
I mean, it's an
trailer,
alien.
I'm gonna tell you what turned me off of the trailer. I'm not knowledgeable of the character.
Right.
I have no idea what Carnage and Venom, how they're connected, and what the deal is. You said they're enemies with each other, right?
Well, I'm not really sure. I haven't. Here's the deal. Let's talk about the trailer real quick. What I find fascinating is that people around him know that he has this alien inside of him. And the alien is talking and actually throws himself out of the body here and there. And like the lady in the gas station, knowing that people know he has him inside him, makes for an interesting concept to me. And I kind of am looking forward to the movie because of that. Because of what the trailer showed us.
All right, so why the hell do they make Venom sound like Pee Wee Herman?
I don't know, but I love it. I think that is great.
Did they get Pee Wee Herman out of retirement to do that voice? I mean, I think he's dead. Did Pee Wee Herman die?
No, I don't think so. I think he was just on roasted the other day.
But I'm like, if I think it's a rated R movie, PG-13, and they're doing these little kid voices, like, because kids aren't kids like when you and I were growing up,
Doesn't that sound like the Hamburglar or the Cookie Monster? More?
Yeah, he's like flipping eggs and bacon, and talking to people. I want to hear. Oh, you want to hear? So you got him translating what the creature is saying, and I'm like, what in the hell is this crap? And I apologize. I'm not a fan of that genre or whatever. I mean, I like Spider-Man, not love him, but it's like, why is this creature from outer space talking like Pee Wee Herman? And that's all I could focus on. I'm like, all 3 times I'm watching, I'm like, all right, I'm putting my game face on. I'm like, what in the? So that lost me. You're gonna blow a gasket, Randy.
Oh man, that's so funny.
Am I right?
You're right. You're 100% right.
I watched it. I'm gonna just talk that way for the rest of the podcast and just see how annoying you really think it is.
I don't think that's going to work because I can't translate what you're saying like they did in the movie. So all of us are sitting there going, what the hell is he saying?
And I'm not grafting myself to your body because I can imagine you coming home with Ashley with me grafted to your backside, sticking my head over your shoulder going, hey, Ashley, my girl,
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Anyway, we'll see what happens. Superhero movies are all the rave right now, and still haven't watched WandaVision. Have no idea. Haven't watched The Falcon and the Snowman.
Golly.
That's called.
You're so behind.
And I haven't, I don't have cable or DVD, or unless it comes out on DVD. I haven't seen Wonder Woman 1984 because, remember Thomas Galvin, my good friend, been on the show a couple times. He said he gave me he's real funny about spoilers that people haven't seen. I said, I don't care, Thomas, tell me. He goes, don't go see it. It's the worst ever superhero movie ever made. So I took it for that.
Dang, Thomas.
And gave me some breakdown on it, and Thomas doesn't do that. So that's why I've had it in my hand at Walmart on the DVD rack, and I've put it back 3 times now. Got this Thomas's breakdown of it is in my head so bad. But see,
go ahead and buy it, Sean, and watch it.
Did you like it?
It's all right.
Did they shoot a rock in it with a laser gun or something?
It was all right. I mean, it's hot women running around. I mean, go buy the damn DVD.
See, but that's the difference between me and you. You don't get glued to original things. So, just like that's why you and I have this problem with Star Trek now and Star Trek then, is because you didn't really want into Star Trek then because it wasn't all shooting a rock with a laser gun for the entire movie and stuff. I keep going back to that. You'll have to watch our other podcast that we did earlier and see and you'll get the connection. But see what I'm doing there. I'm making people want to watch the podcast if they missed it. But I'm a realist and I like things to be on the ground. You can call me OCD or whatever. But if you set a character or a supervillain or whatever, it should stick to that storyline. But anyway,
you just got to get a little more woke, Sean.
not gonna happen. I'm barely woke right now. I'm half asleep. We were getting off the subject.
We are. What about Luke's hand? This is the craziest stuff I've ever heard, man.
Are they gonna try to make a movie out of that?
I don't know what they're doing, but it's all over the internet. So Timothy Zahn, he wrote books back in the day, Star Wars books that that filled in the gaps between A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back. And in a book, Palpatine supposedly non-canon, this is non-canon, supposedly found Luke's hand after Darth Vader had cut it off, and he had cloned a Luke villain, a Sith. He had cloned a Luke and had 2 U's in his name, Luuke. That's how Timothy, distinguished between the two when he was writing about them. So, okay.
That's creative. Yes, I get that.
But now Disney Plus, so that's not canon. That's just books. It's when Disney bought Star Wars, some things become uncanon, new things become canon, and supposedly in the comic books, Palpatine has Luke's hand, which has now made that canon, instead of it being down in the gas giant, down under, Lando Calrissian's planet. So apparently they have Luke's hand, and that might be how Palpatine kind of was able to clone himself. This is all rumors, and we could see a Luke in like The Mandalorian, a bad Luke, an evil Luke. I don't know, man.
The only way I will follow this about the Luke's hand is if the hand comes up and it goes. That's the only way I'm going to accept Luke's hand in the new Star Wars. So,
man, I tell you,
serious? Is this really a thing?
This is a thing, man. This is a thing.
I've heard other people talk about this, but I thought it was like a meme they saw on Facebook or something. A meme on Facebook.
Facebook is dead, Sean. You got to get on Reddit.
What is it?
Reddit.
Reddit.
Reddit. Reddit.
Oh, what is that?
It's just another platform that is popular as hell.
I'll take your word for it. I can barely keep up with the Facebook. I try not to get on there because it pisses me off so bad.
Yeah.
The Facebook. Reddit. How do you spell it, Randy?
Reddit.
Reddit. Reddit. Lori's looking it up on her.
Yeah. All right, we better wrap this up.
Lori knows what it is. Why the hell ain't she told me this? Jeez. Lori sometimes. Listen. Luke's hand. I hope that you're wrong about this. And they just let the hand have its own. It'd be like it on was it Adam's
Family?
He's like, oh, I got my lightsaber. And then they find Darth Vader's hand, and it comes up. they have this lightsaber fight.
Between the hands.
The hands of fate.
Oh my God.
Your lack of fingernails disturbs me, Luke's hand. How you bite your fingernails? I always thought that when it fell out of the Cloud City is what you were trying.
Yeah, there you go.
Lando Calrissian's planet. Hey, what if they came back and they recast a white guy as Lando Calrissian? How do you think that would go?
It wouldn't go over very well.
You're right. You know why? Because that's what Lando Calrissian. We all know Lando
right.
Calrissian.
Yeah.
Not just bringing up a statement because you brought up a good point there. But anyway, I always heard that when it fell out of that little chute, it fell onto the planet. A dog came up and grabbed it, like was shaking it like a doggy toy, and it cut the dog's head off. And then the dog's head and the hand molded together. So now this dog is walking around with his hand going, woo, woo, woo. And that's what Venom is. That's the connection. Venom is connected to Star Wars because of Luke's hand.
That's right.
Merging with the dog.
Yep.
So there you go. Kevin Bacon's in there somewhere,
I'm sure.
But anyway, so that I don't know what kind of platform they would go with that on. Maybe on Disney Plus, like The Mandalorian or whatever. It's not Disney Plus anymore, is it? It's called something else.
No, it's Disney Plus. You're thinking of CBS. It's now Paramount Plus now. Yeah.
I don't have all that fancy schmancy stuff. All right, so let me bring up one more thing because I want to wrap this podcast up because we'll probably never do another one after my racist rant that I've done. I got a prop here. I got to get on here. Hold on a second. Okay. There's a great show, and I've tried to get Rain to watch it, but it involves a thing called a ZPM, a zero-point module. This is a power source that powers a lot of ancient technology on what people? What boys and girls? What? Stargate. SG-1, Stargate Atlantis. We're trying to go through Stargate Universe, but I'm going to have to shelf that for another talk. But they are, it came out, I read this about an hour before Randy and I started doing this podcast that Amanda Tapping, which is the main character, she played Colonel Carter on Stargate SG. What are you barking at? Who's she barking at, Lori? Huh? Oh, go see Mama. Mama's out there. Daddy's on television. Stop it. Kitty's barking. Anyway, they've reached out to her to come back and reprise her character on a new Stargate series.
Oh.
Which is a spin-off of Stargate Atlantis. So, they'll go on from that storyline. So I'm kind of excited about it because all the Stargate fans, and I'm a huge Stargate fan, have been waiting for something to come along that isn't crap like Stargate Universe was. But, oh my God, that is a snoozer show. You would hate it so bad.
Really?
They don't shoot any lasers or anything in it. It's just all talking, and it's a soap opera, and there's a lot of sex in it. They're trying to. It's like what they did with Battlestar Galactica. That was another mistake, is remaking that old television show. They made it a political thing, and Starbuck, they made him a girl, and they made Boomer a girl. My Battlestar Galactica people will understand that. But just again, like we talk about Superman, J.J. Abrams, Superman, all that stuff. Leave things the way they are. Come up with something original, please. I'm good with it. I'm gonna watch it. I don't care if you have Pee Wee Herman doing the voice of Venom. I'm still gonna watch it, even though I don't agree with that. You know?
Yeah.
So it's just, I don't know. I give everything a chance, and then I'm a realist. I'm an originalist. I don't. It could be because I've grown old. I've grown so old that I can't accept new things or changes. I hate to say that about myself because I think I'm very. I don't want to use your word woke or whatever, but I keep my eyes open, and it's just I choose to let history travel on without me having any part of it. But don't change what I love. Come up with something original. Hollywood, for God's sakes, listen to me, Hollywood. this is for you. Quit changing stuff. Leave things the way they are. Come up with original. You guys are very intelligent. You have a lot of good. J.J. Abrams, I know you're a pretty smart guy on some things, and yeah, you did Cloverfield, which sucked, and yeah, you did Star Trek movies that sucked. Yeah, you did Star Wars. You did okay with some of the Star Wars, but we know you got it in you. So leave stuff alone. That's all I can say. And what's his name? Damn it, what's the guy that was in the Mallrats? The fat guy, Silent Bob. What's his real name? Darn it. He's a big advocate of leaving things the way they are.
Oh, yeah.
In movies and stuff, And Jack Black? No. Jack Black's the other comedian. I can't think of what this guy's name is. Everybody's screaming. I bet you Matthew Pfeiffer's going, it's blue! Right now. Oh, Matthew Pfeiffer, I'm not jealous about the ice cream you posted the other day. It looked like a nipple with wax dripped on it. So, just remember that. You know what I'm talking about, Lori? Lori's seen it too. Lori thinks it looks like a nipple with wax. Which, if you're into that, Matthew, go for it, baby. Anyway, we're gonna let you guys go. I've butchered this episode enough, but thanks for putting up with us. In our show, I say this at every end of every show. It's a comedy show. We talk about some things. Randy wants to make $1 million off this one day. We're not going to make money off of this. I know 3 people that may watch it or listen to it. So Joseph is one of them. Joseph Smothers that helps us with sci-fi. You know Joseph. Sometimes my friend Larry, he'll watch it, and I watch it. That's the 3 people.
Not Matthew. Mark.
Matthew Pfeiffer does. Mark. Which Mark?
One of your friends, I believe. I think he's always commenting. Matter of fact, it was Mark that wanted us to review that movie.
He ain't one of my friends. Denny watches it. My buddy Denny Prime Time, he watches it. But anyway, we thank y'all for watching it. I have contemplated not doing this anymore because I get discouraged because Randy's got all these great grandiose ideas about it, and I'm glad. But hey, it is. I like talking about science fiction stuff. But anyway, thanks for tuning in this time. We'll be seeing you again real soon. Send us comments, questions. If you want us to review something that is science fiction related or superhero related, we'll be glad to look into it and decide for ourselves. But that being said, keep on keeping on, and we'll see you next time on This is Talking Sci-Fi with Sci-Fi Sean and
just Randy.
And y'all have a great week. We'll talk to you soon. Peace.